I'm Lee Day from Moss Civil Engineering. I've been plant operator now for nearly 20 years, and we are in our 2019 EC140 Volvo, which we had fitted from new with a Rototilt R4. It's the first one the company's had. It took a lot to get it through the door, but after we've done our research and we spoke to Rototilt and we've looked at the competitors, this is the choice we've decided to go for. So we had the machine, Rototilt went straight in and fitted the unit for us. It arrived on site, brand new, ready for work. They've taken our Volvo levers out and replaced them with their own Rototilt levers, which for me are brilliant because they're a bigger lever and I've got quite biggish hands, so they feel a lot more comfortable in my hands than even the Volvo ones did. Quite a simple system to use once you can get your head round it. Left hand lever, all the controls are the same regarding the function of the main boom and the dipper and the bucket, but then we've got the left hand lever, which is a roll switch which rotates it either way. You can set that up to your preference. The right hand lever, again, you set it up to your own preference, crowds it either way, and then there's a roller behind the right hand lever, which then that does your grapple. Again, all these can be adjusted to your own speed and to your own directional way that you want the Rototilt to work. We've had it on now for just over 4 months and we're absolutely over the moon with it. As you can see just here, just a simple job like this, just sealing the topsoil up before the bad weather comes in, just makes it so more easy. Just spin the bucket round, give us a little tap on the side, tap on the edge, go around the other side and do that. We haven't got to keep moving about. We can do everything with minimal track movements, which, as we all know, with the beautiful weather we have in this country, is a good thing, because the more we move this machine around a building site, the more muck we create, which then puts an extra cost onto us to remove it from site. So the least movements for the machine for us is a big winner. So yeah, so we just keep stacking it up a bit and then give it a little pat in. With the other excavators we've got, without the Rototilt on, I wouldn't be able to sit this close to it. I'd have to be more into the road, and that would then stop the passing traffic from coming past. The Rototilt now, after a few hundred hours, is a pleasure to drive. But when you first have it, it's almost going back to basics. But you've just got to persevere with it and it will come, I promise. I didn't think it would, but it did. And now it's second nature. You just jump in and away you go to work. I have drove one of our other machines, my old machine, yesterday. Standard hitch on it, no Rototilt, doing cutting a road and stoning it up. Did I miss my Rototilt like mad? Moving around all the time, trying to level the machine up for the stone and everything, whereas this, I wouldn't need to have done that, any of that. I would have done the job twice as quick, twice as easy. So again, we can just give it a little tap. We're not doing anything over fancy here with it. We're just literally just trying to keep the weather out just overnight, ready to spread in the back gardens tomorrow. Keep just spinning the bucket round. There's a couple of features on the this unit what we've got. and one of them has returned to dig. So we can go into our screen and press on there, and you can scroll down and set your position. So if I set my position to that, put my bucket there, press OK, work my way around, click it out, and then I want to go back to that same bucket angle, scroll up to my save position. With one flick of the left hand button, it automatically sends it back to where you'd set it. So when you're cutting batters or anything like that, you can just set it to your batter, press that button, and it automatically will return to the angle that you were using before. So that's a nice quiet little feature. The grapple on the back, you might not think you need it and you might not think you'd use it, but once you have it, you definitely don't want to be out it. Laying out curbs for the lads, no problem, doesn't damage them. Moving any sort of obstacles, lumps of timber, etc., or a big chunk of concrete what you just need put in a certain place, just grab it with the grapple and away it goes. Also, we've got the pulse function. So if we just scroll up on the menu, OK it into the pulse function. I'm demonstrating this with soil, but just imagine it's pipe gravel as such. We've laid a pipe in, we've put the pulse function on, and instead of rattling your bucket, press the button behind the left hand lever again in the right hand scroll, and it actually pulses. So no more rattling your bucket and rattling all your linkages to bits. The Rototilt will do it all for you. So again, the possibilities are endless with this. Like I say, this was our first unit. We've had a couple of other drivers to come and have a go on it, and we're hopefully going to be purchasing another unit in the new year. But like I say, just bear with it. The controls are really simple, really user friendly. You've just got to get your head around what does what and make it all do it in unison. But once you've figured it out, and I have to a fashion, yeah, you'll wonder why you ever could do it without. So it's just a flick of the toddles. Like I say, we're not looking after perfection today. We're just generally just trying to keep the weather out, but we can get on all angles. Seal it up without having to move 10 times. And also you can slow the tilt rotator down if you first have it, or if you're doing something a little bit more precise, you can go into the computer and you can slow it down on the dials, so that maybe the rotate will go a bit slower, or the angle, the crowding angle, the tilt will go a bit slower, or it'll all go a bit slower. So you can slow all the system down, or you could just slow one of the functions down, which is quite nice. If you've got maybe something a little bit delicate on the pallet forks, let's say for example, you can just slow it down. Okay, I think that'll keep the weather out, that's okay. Brilliant. Thanks for your time, and definitely look into the Rototilt brand. They're brilliant. Thank you.